Welcome to 3D comparison. This will be regarding Tripo 3D. We're gonna see over here for character creation the difference between quads and triangles. Now I use the same reference, which is the following one, to generate the character, and this will be the one defined by quads, as you can see over here within the wireframe. Keep in mind that the total number of faces is currently capped to 50,000 in this case, so this is close to the max. And this is the one defined by triangles. And the cap is currently set to 2 million in this case. Now we can already see the difference, but to better highlight the difference, I'm gonna jump over here within Blender where I have both characters loaded. So this is the one defined by quads. I can also go ahead and I can enable over here the wireframe. And we're gonna see that even though this is defined by quads, some of the elements will be triangles in this case, as you can see. So we still need to go ahead and process the mesh in order to have a full mesh defined only by quads. We can do that within various software solutions to do a retopology of the mesh, but this is currently one of the limitations. As you can see over here, mostly it is still defined by triangles, but those triangles will be better aligned to match quads. While this is the other mesh, the one defined by 2 million faces. If I will go ahead and I will enable the statistics, we're going to see over here for the selection, so the quads and the one made using triangles. I'm going to go ahead and disable the wireframe, and let's see some details. We see over here on the arm of the character, the one defined by quads will only have some spiked elements like this, while the one defined by triangles, since we can go up to 2 million, will have a lot more details over here. Now, regarding the overall texture, these are set to 8K PBR, but I'm going to go ahead and over here, I'm going to change the IOR to 1. And we're going to see that the mesh will look as following with the texture. So regarding the overall texture, we do see that this is set to 8K, but there are some areas that are not fully filled. For example, we see over here for the one defined by quads, on the mouth of the wolf, it will be as following, and over here it will be like this. So again, it's not perfect. We still need to go ahead and manually tweak this. We can easily do that within Texture Paint. Over here within Blender, we don't need any specialized software for this. But we do see that there are some areas where the texture is not that well defined. Over here for the pin of the character, the mesh will look like this for the model defined by quads, by triangles, and for the one defined by quads, it will be as following. So we do see that this lacks a lot of details on the mesh. But other than that, let's see over here for the boots. Those will be quite similar within both models. The one over here looks a little bit better than this one, but keep in mind that the texture compensates over here. For example, where we have those straps, those will be mostly defined by the texture within the model defined by quads, while over here we're going to see that we have the geometry. So depending on the intent of use of your model, maybe you want to do a 3D print of this, it will be highly recommended to use this in order to have all of those fine details added directly within the geometry. For the weapon, we see that there are not many big differences. Go ahead and see some additional details. We see over here on the belt of the character, within this mesh, we have the following details. So pretty good defined details for those pouches, while over here for this one, we're going to see that it will look as following. Now, some details on the back, we're going to see that for both characters, the cape will look as this. So it's not that, let's say, well defined. The code does look a little bit flat over here. So in my opinion, it should go a little bit different. But still, the one that is being meshed with triangles will be better in this case. Regarding some details on the character head, we're going to see that it will lack texture over here for this model, while this one will have the same problem over here. So we do see that the same problems are within both meshes regarding the areas that are not being properly textured. For example, the roof over here in front, these are usually areas that haven't been directly, let's say, displayed and presented within the 2D concept when Tripo used this to generate. But overall, we're going to see that the meshes will have a pretty good overlap. So in terms of that, we're going to see we can do a deviation analysis, but we see that it will match the head of the character, the wolf, the hand, and so on. Okay, I'm really curious. What is your opinion regarding this? Do you think that Tripo should maybe increase the number of faces for the mesh that is being defined by quads? And also, I really do think that they should define this directly as quads, because otherwise you will need to do an additional retopology phase over here in order to have this mesh ready for additional character rigging. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this kind of content. You're going to find additional 3D generative AI content over here within my playlist on the left. And if you enjoy this kind of content, you can consider to subscribe. You're going to find the button on the right. So that's it. Thanks for watching.